Good morning, children. How are you? Are you fine? Okay, let's start our class. Okay, do you ever watch a rainbow? Do you ever watch a rainbow? Do you like rainbow? No, you don't watch a rainbow. You only see the picture of rainbow, isn't it? Yes. Do you like the picture of rainbow? Yes. Do you like to draw a rainbow? What is the shape of a rainbow? Yes, it's the shape of a rainbow. It's a bow. It's not a straight line. It's a bow. Okay, it's a shape of rainbow. Do you like to draw a rainbow? Okay, today we are going to learn the lesson about a rainbow. How the rainbow is born. What is our lesson name? A rainbow is born. Born means? Yes. Born day means birthday. So, born means, you know. Okay. How a rainbow is born. What is our lesson name? A rainbow is born. A rainbow is born. Okay. In this lesson, we are going to learn about how a rainbow is born. Okay. Are you happy to hear the story how a rainbow is born? When we saw a rainbow in the sky, what we feel? We feel so happy, and we also think how the rainbow came. Who made the rainbow? Who made the rainbow? Okay. Okay, this is the story about rainbow. Do you know how many colors are there in a rainbow? Yes, very good. There are 7 colors. There are 7 colors in a rainbow. Which are the colors? Can you say? Violet, indigo, say, violet, indigo, blue, green, then orange, red, yellow. Okay, these are the 7 colors in a rainbow. These are the 7 colors in a rainbow. Okay, you can take your notebook and you can draw a rainbow in your notebook. Okay, you can draw a rainbow in your notebook. You can color the rainbow. You can easily draw the rainbow. You can color the rainbow. Do you like it? Do you like the problem? Okay. Do you like to draw a rainbow? Yes, I know you all like to do it. So, you can do it in your notebook. Take the first page of your notebook and you can draw a rainbow, color the rainbow. Okay, you do 7 colors. 7 colors. Match the colors of the rainbow. Match the colors of the rainbow. In the first, page number 9, we can see the colors of rainbow. You can match it. Okay, you can match it. I read the lesson. A long time ago, there was a small village at the foot of a mountain. In this village lived a man called Bob. There was a beautiful waterfall that started from the top of the mountain. Bob's house was near the waterfall. There was a small garden in front of Bob's house. One day, Bob looked out of his window and saw the lovely green grass. The sun was shining very brightly. Okay, a long time ago. I read it once again. You look in your textbook and try to read with me. A long time ago, there was a small village at the foot of a mountain. In this village lived a man called Bob. There was a beautiful waterfall started from the top of the mountain. Bob's house was near the waterfall. There was a small garden in front of Bob's house. One day, Bob looked out of his window and saw the lovely green grass. The sun was shining brightly. The sun was shining brightly. Okay. A long time ago. A long time ago. Okay. A long time before. Long before. A long time before, there was a small village. You know what is village? Yes, it is a place. Okay. A small village. There lived a small village at the foot of a mountain. Where is the village? At foot of the mountain. The foot of the mountain is, I draw here. This is the mountain. Okay, this is the mountain, and the village is here. It is called the foot of the mountain. Okay, bottom side. This is the foot of the mountain. Bottom of the mountain. That is the foot of the mountain. Foot of the mountain, bottom part of the mountain. It is the upper part and it is the bottom. Okay, this is the foot. Where is your foot? You have a foot. This is your hands and this is your foot. So, where is the foot? Yes, like that. This is the mountain's foot and the village is here, the foot side. Okay, the mountain is foot side of the village is foot side of the mountain. That is foot of a mountain. In this village lived a man called Bob. Okay, a long time ago, a long time before, there is a village in foot of a mountain. There lived a man called Bob. There lived a man. What is his name? Bob. What is his name? Bob. There is a man called Bob. Okay, got it? Do you understand the story? Yes. There is a long time ago. Long ago. Okay, long ago. There is a village on the foot of the mountain and there lived a man. His name is Bob. That is it. There was a beautiful waterfall that started from the top of the mountain. There was a beautiful waterfall. Okay, a waterfall means water is falling down. Water is falling down. Okay, this is the top of the mountain and water is falling down. Okay, that is waterfall. Do you ever watch waterfall? Do you ever visited any waterfall? Yes, Adirapalli, Vayachal. Okay, these all are waterfalls. That is in Thrissur. Do you visited there? That is the famous tourist places in our Kerala. Okay, like that, here is a waterfall. Here is a waterfall. A long time ago, there is a small village at the foot of the mountain. In this village lived a man called Bob. What is his name? Bob, and he is live in a village. There was a beautiful waterfall that started from the top of the mountain. In that village, there is a waterfall. There is a waterfall. The waterfall starts from the top of the mountain. Every waterfall starts from the top of the mountain. It is a heavy waterfall. It's a heavy waterfall. Okay. Bob's house was near the waterfall. Where is Bob's house? Bob's house was near the waterfall. This is the waterfall and Bob's house was near the waterfall. Okay, his house was near the waterfall. Bob's house was near the waterfall. It's very near the waterfall. Okay, it's the waterfall. Bob's house was near the waterfall. There was a small garden in front of Bob's house. Okay, Bob's house was near the waterfall. Bob's house was near the waterfall and in his house there is a small garden. There is a small garden. Do you like garden? Do you have a garden in your home? Yes, good. Do you plant your garden? Okay. Do you water your garden? Water your plants? Yes, good. Bob's house was near the waterfall. There was a small garden in front of Bob's house. One day, Bob looked out of his window and saw the lovely green grass. The sun was shining very brightly. One day, what Bob do? Bob's house is near the waterfall, and in his house there is a small garden. When he looked out of the window, when he is inside his home and he looked outside through his window, what he saw? There was a small He saw the lovely green grass. He saw the lovely green grass in his garden. The sun was shining very brightly. Okay, when Bob was looking outside through his window, what he saw? He saw the green grasses. The green grasses. There was a small garden in front of Bob's house. One day Bob looked out of his window and saw the lovely green grasses. The sun was shining very brightly. The sun was shining very brightly. He felt that the sun was shining very brightly. Bob went for a walk in the garden. He saw that all the flowers were white. He saw that all the flowers were white. He decided to paint the flowers. Bob carried pots of violets, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red paint in the garden, into the garden. Okay, I read it once again. Bob went for a walk in the garden. Bob went for a walk in the garden. He saw that all the flowers were white. Bob went for a walk in the garden. He saw that all the flowers were white. He decided to paint the flowers. He decided to paint the flowers. Bob carried pots of violet. Bob carried pots of violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red paint into the garden. What he do? Bob went for a walk in the garden. He go for a walk through the garden. He saw that all flowers were white. So, we know there is a small garden in his home, in front of his home. In his garden, all flowers are white. He saw all flowers are white. Is it good all flowers are white? No, we like colorful flowers. Sit. A garden with colorful flowers is more beautiful than white flowers, is it? Yes, a garden with colorful flowers is more beautiful than white flowers. So he feel that. What he feel? He feel that Bob carried pots of violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red paint into the garden. He take his colors. He take his color pots. He take his color pot. He have a lot of color pot in his home and he bring that all to his garden. And what he is going to do? What he is going to do? You can look. Okay. He sat down on the grass and began to paint the flowers. He sat on the grass and began to paint the flowers. He sat down on the grass and began to paint the flowers. Began to paint the flowers. He painted the roses, red, the daffodils, bright yellow. Two little birds decided to find out what Bob was doing. As they flew down, they saw dipping his brush into the pots of colors. This gave them an idea. Okay, he sat down on the grass and began to paint the flowers. He painted the roses red and the daffodils bright yellow. The two little birds decided to find out what Bob was doing. As they flew down, they saw Bob dipping his brush into pots of color, This gave them an idea. Okay, Bob going outside his garden, he saw all the flowers are white. That time he felt it is not good. All the flowers are white. So the garden is not so beautiful. He would like to do a colorful garden. We all like a colorful garden. So what he do? He take all his pots. He take all his color pots. And what he do? He sat down on the grass and began to paint the flowers. He sat down on the grass and he take his paintbrush. He take the colors and color the flowers. Like we color our book. We draw a flower and color our book. Like that, he color his flowers in the garden. All the flowers are white color. So he want to make it colorful. So he take colors. He colored it. He take the brush and just painted it. Like we painted our walls of our house. Do you see? The painters painted the walls. Like that, the Bob painted his flowers. Can you imagine how Bob painted his flowers? Can you imagine how beautiful it was? Is it? Do you like to do like that? Yes, I want to color my flowers. If I have a lot of white flowers, I would also like to color it. Do you also like to color it? Yes, you also think, oh, in my home there is a lot of white flowers. Oh, it is a good thing to color all the flowers. Is it? Yes, like that. Who do? Bob take his color pot and he colored all the flowers. He sat down on the grass and began to paint the flowers. He painted the roses red and the daffodils bright yellow. He painted the rose flower red color. In your textbook, if you saw a rose, the picture of a rose, which color you give them? Red color, is it? Yes, we give red color. We would like to give red color. Like that, he also painted red for the rose. And daffodils bright yellow. He gave bright yellow to the daffodils. He painted bright yellow for the daffodils. Which is the color of daffodil? Yes, it's a yellow color. Two little birds decided to find out what Bob was doing. There is two little birds. They are flying. And when they saw Bob is doing something, they are on the sky, and when they saw Bob is doing something in the garden, he is sitting in the garden and he is making something, he is doing something. They want to know what he is doing, what Bob is doing. They want to know what he is doing, and what they do. Bob was doing. As they flew down, they saw Bob was dipping his brush into the pot of colors. This gave them an idea. Okay, two small birds. They are flying. Where is that bird? Okay, they are in the sky. When they saw from the sky, they saw that. What happened? Okay, Bob is doing something. He is sitting on the grass and he is doing something. But from the far away, the sky is far away from us. So they can't understand what he is doing. So that they want to understand. They want to know what he is doing. So they come near to Bob and they look what he is doing. What Bob is doing. And what they understand? They understand. As they flew down, they saw Bob dipping his brush into the pot of color. This gave them an idea. They get an idea. What an idea, Sabji? You'll hear? Yeah. They get an idea. They got an idea. They understand. Yes, he is painting the flowers. He is painting his garden. He is painting his flowers. All flowers are white, so he is painting his flowers. So he is painting his flowers. Okay. As the first bird flew past Bob, she dipped the tip of the wing in the pot of red paint. As the first bird flew past Bob, she dipped the tip of the wing in the pot of red paint. She flew across the sky and flew a band of the red paint. What the bird do? What the bird do? The bird, two little birds decided to find out what Bob doing. As they flew down, they saw Bob dipping his brush into the pots of color. This gave them an idea. As the first bird flew past Bob, she dipped the tip of the wing into the pot of red paint. What the bird do? She dipped the tip of her wing. Birds have wings. Birds have beautiful wings. Birds have beautiful wings. The first bird dipped her wing. Dipped her wing. Tip of her wings. Tip means at the end. At the end of her wings to the red part. She dipped her wing. At the tip of her wing to the red pot, red color pot. And what she do? As the first bird flew past Bob, she dipped the tip of the wing in the pot of red paint. She flew across the sky and left a band of red paint on it. Okay, she dipped her wing, she dipped the tip of her wing and draw a band. She fly through the sky and she draw a band in the sky, a red band in the sky. Red band means this is the shape of a band. This is the shape of a band. This is the shape of a rainbow. So she draw a band. She draw a band using red color. Band of red paint. Okay. What did the Bob see when he looked out of the window? What he saw? Okay, take your notebook. We can write our first question. What did Bob see Bob is a name, so use capital letter Bob. C. What did Bob see when he looked out? Out of the window. What did Bob see when he looked out of the window? What he saw? What Bob saw? Tell me. Yes, Bob saw the grass. Bob saw the grass and shining sun. Okay. Bob looked out of his window and saw the lovely green grass. The sun was shining very brightly. He saw, Bob saw, answer, Bob saw the lovely green grass and lovely green grass and shining sun. And shining sun. Okay. Bob saw the lovely green grass and shining sun Okay. What did Bob see when he looked out of the window? Bob saw the lovely green grass and shining sun. Okay. Got it? Okay. What colors were the flowers at first? What color? Yeah, all flowers are white color. The flowers are white color at first. What color? What colors were the flowers at first? What colors were the flowers at first? What colors were the flowers at first? The flowers are white color. The flowers are white color at first. The flowers are, all flowers are white color at first. The flowers are white color at first. What color did Bob paint the roses and daffodils? What color? Bob painted red color for the roses and yellow color for the daffodil, bright yellow. What color? What color did Bob? What color did Bob paint? What color did Bob paint the roses? Roses and daffodils. Daffodils. Bob painted the roses red and daffodils bright yellow. Bob painted the roses red color and daffodils. Daffodils bright yellow. Okay, bright yellow. Bob painted the roses red color and daffodils bright yellow. Daffodils bright yellow. Okay, can continue. In this lesson, we saw a man, Bob. A long time ago, there is a village. Where is the village is? The village is at the foot of a mountain. The village is at the foot of a mountain, and on the top of the mountain, there is a heavy waterfall. There is a heavy waterfall, and there is a man called Bob. He is living the village, and his home is near the waterfall. His home is near the waterfall. Okay, got it. And one day, when he looked outside of his window, what he saw? He saw a green grasses, the shining green grasses and the shining sun. The sun is shining. And what he do? He go outside. There is a small garden. There is a small garden in front of his house, and in that garden there is only white flowers. He want to make his garden more colorful. So he painted. All the flowers. He want to make all the garden a colorful one. He want to make the garden more colorful. So he painted all his flowers. For that, he bring all colors in a pot. He bring all colors from his arm, and he sat down the grass. And he take his brush and he colored the flowers. Okay, he colored the flowers. He colored rose as red and daffodil as yellow. And who saw that? Two little birds saw that, and they want to know what he is doing, and they flew down and they look what he is doing, and they get an idea, and what they do? They dipped their tip of their feather. In the colors, and they draw a line. They draw a band in the sky. Okay. Next class, we can discuss the last part of the story. Okay, you read the lesson from your home very well, and you all write the question answers in your notebook and textbook. Thank you.